It's a day to remember, a year to forget, the kind of things those politicians say. It's a day to remember, a year we won't forget, till we're back to normality someday. Well, the day that started was March the 23rd, the day the PM broadcast on the beat. You had to stay at home was the message that I heard, a message I could hardly believe. And when we were in lockdown, we couldn't leave our homes except to join the supermarket queues, or to clap for carers standing on the porch. There's nothing else but COVID on the news. It's a day to remember, a year to forget, the kind of things those politicians say. It's a day to remember, a year we won't forget, till we're back to normality someday. All the parks are empty and all the streets are bare. Not a plane is flying in the sky. I have to pinch myself in case this is a dream. We're living through dystopian times. The testing and the contact tracing never seemed to work, and hospitals were running out of masks. All the healthcare workers were doing what they could in the face of such a mammoth task. It's a day to remember, a year to forget, the kind of things those politicians say. It's a day to remember, a year we won't forget, till we're back to normality someday. There's been scandals in the care homes, so many old folk dead. The focus always was the NHS, airbrushed from the figures, not on the daily graphs. When I saw them, I just shook my head. The day the Pfizer BioNTech vaccine was approved, the cavalry were coming o'er the hill. The train was in the station, the doors were open wide, so step inside, it'll stop you getting ill. It's a day to remember, a day we won't forget, the kind of things those politicians say. It's a day to remember, a year we won't forget, till we're back to normality someday. We'll get back to normality someday. We'll be back to normality someday.